WAMO does not support or endorse the views espoused by their guests, past, present, and future. WAMO does not endorse the current government in Afghanistan. WAMO is not linked to the current government in Afghanistan. If anything said in this video gets either party in trouble, it is fake and satire.
يا حبي يا قلبي فديتك يا عمري حبيب قلبي والله اي هلا بيك الحبيب.
I wasn't tied up, shit.
Oh, Lord Miles.
Oh, what the fuck am I doing here? Oh, the CCP have kidnapped me now. Oh, fuck you know. Yeah, glory to the Communist Party and stuff. I hate the capitalists, 100%, man.
Well, that's really good to hear.
Yeah, we're friends now. Can I go?
We're going to have to get an interview out of you first.
I've been sentenced to 30 minutes of mal interviews. Send me back to Afghanistan, man. I gotta kill myself.
We've got a very special guest. You probably know him. He's been through the fall of Afghanistan. He's visited Snake Island in Brazil. He's been through the invasion in Kiev. And you crossed the English Channel in a dinghy.
Yeah, it was cheaper than flying, mate.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And his most recent adventure is being in Taliban captivity for the last 8 months.
Lovely holiday. 100%.
Everyone give it up for Lord Miles.
Thank you. And we're getting deported, mate. 100%.
You've just been released as of October 7th.
Maybe. I'm going to be back anyway soon, so...
You must be so sick of telling the same story over and over again to greedy journalists who just want to make money out of you.
Yeah, I just really don't like talking about it, man, to be honest. It's really traumatic. I don't want to go there,
Right, we're going to have to make you do that again for today. So, what the fuck happened, dude? I thought you were dead 2 months ago.
Oh, I wish, man. It would make it so much easier, but... I had a lovely holiday, man. Why is everyone worrying about me? I'm Lord Miles. I'm delusionally narcissistically optimistic to the point where I think I cannot die. And it's kind of been proven right. There's no proof that I can die, scientifically,
I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing could kill me apart from the one thing that actually does.
What's the one thing?
We'll find out. Probably the North Centralese, or probably, I don't know, someone in Birmingham will stab me. If you guys don't know, Birmingham's like the Detroit of England, When I go to Afghanistan, no one's ever threatened me with a knife. No one's ever tried to kill me.
Really?
Yeah, 5 times. 5 times I go to Birmingham. I lived there for 18 years. Threatened with a knife multiple times, mugged a few times.
Is that the scariest place you've ever been?
Yeah, mate. Well, I've been in this place. I mean, bloody hell. YouTube does not pay, does it?
No, it does not.
Yeah, tell me about it, man.
I'm glad you shit-talked Birmingham, because recently I've had something horrible happen to me as well.
Carry on, mate.
Just as of 2 weeks ago, this...
Yeah, man, come here. It's okay. It's okay, man, it's okay. I love you, man.
Why do bad things happen to good people, Miles?
I don't know, man, you communist, you're not a good person.
Just 2 weeks ago, there's this fucking hack named Geopold. He just beat me in subscribers, and I just don't know how to live my life.
You should kill yourself.
No one's had a harder year than me, Miles.
I can relate, man. I'm very sorry. How many subscribers more does he have compared to you?
I feel like that's a bit private. I think we should move on.
Yeah, sorry, it's a bit personal. I understand the wounds are still open,
You're very open on Twitter about your politics and your views, and there are some people who are going to be watching this video, like people on Twitter or future employers who are going to ask, why am I interviewing
You're never
Lord
going to
Miles
get a job,
Rutledge?
mate.
I'd like to give it a shot one day. So I just want to come out and say that there are some things that you talk about that I don't particularly agree with, or I'm not really a fan of. I kind of lean more towards the left.
Really?
And you kind of go the other way.
You never gave me that
sometimes.
impression, mate.
I just want you to know is that I'm not going to twist your words into something you don't want to be presented as. I'm not going to make a sort of mockery of you.
Yeah. When I was very young, I was leaning towards the right. Sorry, a bit of an itch. I was about this tall, and they always, they always said, Miles, you should become right wing. And I'm not political. It just depends on who I'm trolling that day. If I'm just harassing journalists, I'm not really political at any point. It's okay, man. I glory to the CCP. I would love to do business in China someday. Hit me up. Good stuff, but
it's good to hear.
Yeah, man, I really hate the capitalist system, but also donate to my PayPal things.
I've got a Patreon too if you guys want to give away money.
Report it, I don't like it.
You also associate with some people who might be a bit controversial. You just came back from an interview with Andrew Tate.
I heard about him, yeah, lovely fella.
From Andrew Tate, you come straight to Wow Mao. People are calling this the fastest fall off known to man. From Andrew Tate's Romanian mansion,
Yeah, man.
you come to this derelict town in South England.
I think you're squatting, aren't you? You're not renting this place.
Cut that? Well, let's just get this out of the way. You associate with people like Andrew Tate, Tucker Carlson. You're going to be interviewed by him.
Yeah,
next
but I came
week.
to you first because I have more respect for you, you know.
Of course, my
Yeah,
God.
you are bigger, to be fair. And you are the bigger league.
Exactly.
Yeah, Tucker's just you.
Yeah, there are some people you talk to. I would rather hang upside down and throw rocks at. But as long as we have a good adult discussion,
Give me 20 quid and you can do the rocks to me, mate. No problem. We'll get some good views. I'm really desperate for money.
I'll make a good part 2. Why were you locked up in Afghanistan for 8 months?
To be fair, I know it sounds a bit extreme, but it happens to the best of us. You know what I mean? I mean, every day, you know, some people just pop down to Afghanistan and get in trouble. You know, it happens to you and me, all of us. So what happened was I was accused of being a spy at one point. You know, happened because my best friend at the time, called James, we got arrested, we were detained for questioning. Because they're like, Miles, why the fuck have you come to Afghanistan 5 times in the last 2 years? I was like, alright point, you got a good point there, Taliban. Fair enough. So when we got interviewed, my friend James, he told them, hey, Miles might be a spy. And obviously that's a bit of a stupid thing to say, especially when you're not a spy. Trust me, to work in intelligence, you need intelligence, and trust me, I'm lacking up there. We have like 70 IQ. It's still first class, but you know. So that kind of raised some eyebrows, and he had to do like a lot of questioning and stuff. The other stuff as well, I messed up. I didn't have a permit to go to a mountain in Ghazni where I wanted to open a gold mine. Because I'm just casually opening a gold mine in Afghanistan, you know. I'm after that economic big bucks, you know.
I completely understand.
Yeah, as a communist, you know, that's a great thing you're into too. Yeah. So yeah, I got arrested for goofing off a little bit. And
Oh dear.
we all make that mistake in Afghanistan from time to time.
So you couldn't contact the outside world
Oh no, good.
for 8 months? You
Oh,
could?
Yeah. I was permitted to make phone calls, no problem. So I would go to the commander, I'll be like, sub commander, Mushkinishta, can I call my government, can I call my friends?
Ah.
And he was like, Mushkinishta Miles means no problem. So I would just call them, sometimes I would chat for 30 minutes, an hour. They would chill with me, you know. As long as they didn't cross the line and abuse any power, they were like, yeah, you contact the outside world, you can make supervised calls, good stuff.
Yeah, that's all fine and good, but why couldn't you post on Twitter?
Well, it's still technically prison, you know, it's still detention, so I had to be a little bit quiet. But of course, my friends were tasked with posting on my behalf, so they would hear my information on the phone and go, damn, Miles is having a lovely holiday. Somehow, you know, it's Lord Miles, I'm going to post about it, and everyone denied it, thinking I was dead, or hoping I was dead anyway. Everyone's praying on my downfall.
You were there for 8 months. You know, what was your daily routine? What was it like being a Taliban captive?
Well, first I'd wake up and then say it's so over. And then, so I would wake up around 9 or 10 o'clock. I would usually wake up early if I could, but electricity in Afghanistan goes out from like 4 a.m. to midday. So I had my laptop with me, I would wake up, I would play some music. The Taliban would give me some breakfast. It was really good. Eggs, naan, sometimes fruit juice. It was proper solid. I was eating better in Afghanistan than I do right now. Look at me. My dinner is a packet of crisps and a Dr. Pepper. I think I'm splashing out right here, to be fair. I might have to go into my overdraft for
It's
that.
the best England can offer.
100%. Thank you, man, by the way. You did splash out. I'm a great
Thank
prisoner
you.
here. After that, I would go on my laptop, probably watch a movie with all the other detainees. I would chill with the Taliban, would watch Titanic, Rambo, 80s action movies. They love that type of stuff. The Taliban really like Titanic, by the way. Yeah, it really pulled on the heartstrings, which I didn't expect, but yeah, it was good. It was good. 1 o'clock was around lunchtime. It would rotate between foods, but usually it would contain some sort of meat, a decent amount of protein. I would do some exercises, so at one point I got decently swole, so it's not too bad.
You got weights in prison?
Yeah, I got some weights. So they gave me some 6 kilogram dumbbells. Not a huge amount, but if you do enough reps and you can do shoulders without no problem. Yeah, I kept myself busy. It was a nice routine. Sometimes I went running on the treadmill. That was good. Had a treadmill. Broke down in a few months, but happens. Sometimes I would go out the house, go to the market, buy some stuff, supervise, of course. So that was really nice. I had some money on me. I would also sometimes just relax. Sometimes I would cook with them. Sometimes I made my own food, like pancakes I made with the Taliban on Pancake Day. That was good.
Pancake Day?
Yeah, Pancake Day. I made some crappy crepes, you know. It was good. I didn't even know when Pancake Day was. I just thought, yeah, I've definitely passed Pancake Day every year. Today is Pancake Day for me, guys, so I told them it was a kind of an English religious holiday. I need to do this. And they were like, yeah, that's chill, man. Go have fun on the stove, Miles. Made more pancakes. Taliban said, mashallah, because they really liked it. Good stuff. Now they're chill, honestly. They're just a bunch of lads, They understood Miles isn't a spy. His crime of not having a permit, very small crime. It's like a minimum security jail type of situation. Yeah, like this guy's done some good stuff with Afghanistan previously. He seemed like a friend. He's been understanding. Yeah, we're not going to do anything serious, of course. If you were obviously a spy, a terrorist in Afghanistan, someone big league, someone very dangerous, of course you get punished. Makes sense, Every food I ate, the Taliban had too, so we always ate the same meals. They would give us their portion, the portions first, and then they would eat the leftovers. They lived in the same place as us, but we had the better rooms. Honestly, I was living on the same standards with the Taliban. They put us first. Happy about that. Lovely holiday.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man.
You get laid in Afghanistan?
No, mate. If you want to go to Afghanistan with me after this, we could. No problem. Yeah. But no. I'm a very strong Catholic, so I'm fucking no one until marriage again this time. I'm kidding. No, I haven't had sex since I became Catholic, so God help me.
You converted. You converted to Catholicism.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No joke. This is my conversion story. No joke. I was midway through fucking a woman at university. Like I was actually like balls deep. And then at one point I just pulled out and said, yeah, this feels wrong. And she was like, what do you mean? What the fuck? I just walked out. And then I went to church the next day.
This pussy's trash. You knocked over her TV on the way out. Straight to church.
It was true though. I mean, I had a religious revelation midway through,
It's better than never. I was born Catholic. I'm Catholic myself.
You're Catholic?
Yeah, I'm from the Philippines.
Well, why'd you kidnap me, man?
I don't think the Bible said anything against that, did it?
That's a good argument, to be fair. That's good, yeah.
What did the British government do to get you out? Because did the Taliban really want to keep you for 8 months?
No, they said you kind of sentenced to 6 months, but then it actually took 2 months for the British to get the paperwork back to the Taliban. Yeah, legit, yeah. So it was meant to be a lot quicker. I think some deal fell through or something. But to be fair, the Taliban were like, yeah, minimal sentence, Miles. We would actually let you out. Some of the commanders said, yeah, Miles, we would actually let you out right now if I had the power. But, the top commander, obviously, is very strict. They buy the books type of thing. So, you're going to be here, but you're going to be very comfortable. And to be fair, I wish I kind of stayed a little bit longer because then I could come out during summer in the height of a good tan, And I was in the process of renovating the room I was in to look like a Western hotel. No joke, I had my money with me, and money goes far in Afghanistan. So I was kind of like, I'm not finished. Keep me a few more days, yeah? And they were like, nah, Miles, you need to be deported. I was there for a while. British government, they did help when I got to Dubai. This happened. So when I got to Dubai, Foreign Office met me, and they were like, I'm so sorry for what you must have gone through. They were like, there, and I was like, what are you on? And they were like, no, it's okay. We can give you counselling. We give you medical checks. We're safe. And I was like, it's had a lovely holiday, mate. Yeah, all the other men, obviously, they were convicted of being spies, so they had not as good conditions, I imagine. They were in the serious jail.
Yeah, it sounds like they went through tooth and nail to get you back here.
Yeah, man.
So why are you going back in a month?
Oh, they got invited back. The Taliban were like, hey, Miles, you're chill. They're literally like, you're chill, Miles, come on back. We'll give you a letter of invite. And they're going to give me a letter of immunity from their Minister of Foreign Affairs and their intelligence agency. No joke, this is what I will say. Miles is not under a mujahideen. He cannot be stopped, searched, or questioned within the country. The only way he could be arrested if he called the commander linked to this document. If anyone tries to stop Miles from his duty or mission or whatever, they will be arrested themselves. So I literally have a letter of do whatever you want in Afghanistan without doing anything dodgy. Plus it's a weapons license, so I want to buy a Beretta. Why not? Yeah.
What are you going to shoot in Afghanistan?
Probably myself. No, no. I think it'd be fun to have a gun just in case. Anyway, but yeah, to be fair, I just like the idea of having a gun. I like the American dream. Guns are cool. Taliban agree on that. Americans agree on that. That's a common ground.
You're gonna live the American dream in Afghanistan.
So, I mean, you have more gun rights there at this point, don't you? And plus, I'm going there to build a gold mine. Got some more business. The Taliban invited me back, saying, "Hey, Miles, we like your YouTube videos." Yeah, I was like, "You subscribed?" They're like, "We're subscribed and we've hit the like button." But they basically said, hey Miles, we want to take you to Tora Bora. Those are the caves where Bin Laden hid off from the Americans before going to Pakistan. So we said, it's a piece of history. We want to show you our country. I think it'd be really cool to go to Tora Bora. You want to come with? And I go, hell yeah, I want to go with. So that's going to be a YouTube video. Yeah.
What did your family think when you were being detained?
You want to know the truth about my family? I haven't spoken to my mother in 6 years. She's a crazy alcoholic she's literally diagnosed with some sort of antisocial personality disorder or narcissistic personality disorder. Got a lot of problems, a lot of police visits when I was a kid, and she didn't work a job, she was on benefits. So I was working a job at 14, like part-time, paid for my own food, and I was like, why don't you work a job, mother? And she was like, you're working government free money. I was like, okay. And then it got to the point where she made me homeless at one point at 18, just so I would not get into uni, so I would actually have to live with her so she can claim more benefits as a dependent. So it was really messed up. And to be fair, it got to the point where there was about 20 police reports because neighbours were concerning with her shouting and doing drunken stuff. Really insane. So at 18, when I got into uni, didn't tell her, but she just snuck out of the house and walked away. And just changed phone numbers, changed emails. And then she's been talking to the press ever since, saying, oh yeah, me and Miles talk all the time. I haven't spoken to her since. I wrote a letter saying, hey, literally, you're a bit messed up. I need you to get help. Can't be part of this situation. Literally, it got to the point where I was sitting in my room one night just sleeping as like a 16-year-old. I woke up with a knife over me. She was just drunk and like some psycho shit.
Oh my God.
So I was like, whew. Oh, another story too, because it sounds like a harsh Slivian mother. Yeah, fair enough. One point this actually happened. My cat died when I was 11. My mom got drunk a few days later. She admitted she killed her by poisoning her with antifreeze, and that's like total organ failure because she couldn't afford it. I was sitting as like an 11-year-old, like what the fuck, And then a few years later, after that, she dug up the cat from the garden, decomposing everything because she wanted to do landscaping because she doesn't have a job, And then she got the bag of bones, put in it like a Tesco carry bag, bundled up, tossed it at my door, and said, "Look after these." So I was like, "What's inside?" Looked. Dead cats with still fur and stuff. So I'm like, this isn't a normal household, is it? And then basically that's like an example of my situation. There's loads of situations like that throughout the years. So I left my mother and I was like, hey, I need to sort your stuff out. I need to see some improvement before I start talking to you. If you were like a father, definitely would be in jail for the stuff she's done. But she got away with it because she's like a sweet old lady. You know what I mean? And the police are very lenient on that. There's a double standard. And haven't seen any improvement. Sometimes I get drunk voicemails, so I'm like very sad, but shit happens. So I've been in contact with my family, and that's why I can do what I want to do because there's no one really to worry about me, which is quite good. Only friends, but they like what I do. If I had like loads of loving family and they were like, we're very concerned, I would pick an easier profession. It's like I would do something local, not risk my life every few months.
Oh, I understand. I'm sorry to hear about that.
It happens. Plus, it led me down this excellent route of risking my life every month. It's a really good career. This interview got serious, didn't it? It got deep. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, like and subscribe, otherwise my mother will never love me again.
Now, you haven't seen your mother since coming out of Taliban captivity?
No, not since 2018. She's got a lot of problems, man. If you see her, I remember in 2018, yellow eyes because she drinks so heavily.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, so she goes to media and says, I know all about Miles' situation, because she just wants the money from the news and they never fact check it. Yeah, scummy. Yeah, see.
I'll get to that later.
So here's the funny thing too. She's on the benefits grind set. I saw her faking, crying into the mirror for the interview and everything. Yeah, stuff like that. But I'm on the very respectable e-baking grind set, where I make more money just by posting a GoFundMe link. So it runs in the family. Just it's evolved. Really moving up in the world. Oh yeah, my father as well. IVF.
IVF.
Yeah. So when some guy jerks into I don't know. Dr. Pepper can or something, it gives it to the clinic. So I was donated in 1997, I guess, and then I got born in 1999. So the guy who submitted it ticked on the box on the submission form. Yeah, don't give my contact details out. Don't give any information about me out.
No contact.
Yeah. So the only thing was you could write an A4 piece of paper to your future child, and you know what he wrote?
What?
It was very profound. He wrote, I like movies and going out. I was like, wow, this guy's solid, you know. And yeah.
That's the one thing he wants you to know about him.
Yeah, man. It's like the plot of Joker, isn't it? You know, really crap mother, no father.
You've been interviewed by Andrew Tate last week.
Yeah, man. I went and hung out with the top T's for 8 months, and now I went to the top G. Yeah, Taliban. Yeah, top T's.
And now you went to the top G.
Yeah, man. You know a fan?
He's interesting. He's a bit of a headache when I see him on Twitter.
Yeah.
But does he really have like sex slaves in Romania?
I walked around his house, there was nothing like that, man. There was just like some women chilling there.
There were some women.
Yeah, well, there was just like...
Well, they wanted to be there.
I don't think... Oh, yeah, they were staff. They were not being held captive, you know? Yeah, I mean, to be fair, he seemed like a right dude to me. I hung out with him, seemed solid. Solid interview. All he does is work on his laptop all the time, too. And
That's a fucking nerd.
Yeah, fucking yeah. He's asked me, you know, what are you going to do now? Where have you been? What are you going in the future? Stuff like that. He was sorry. It was just a normal, typical interview, you know. He wasn't asking like, hey, do you want to buy a woman? A Filipino 6,000. No, I'm kidding. It didn't happen. No,
6,000?
You're priceless to me, babe.
Damn right. I could use 50 quid. Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah. I was prepared for this moment, man. Yeah, you want 50 quid for yourself?
Get the cameras to zoom in on this.
We usually would pay for, 1 hour, but yeah, I only last like 5 minutes, man. I'm very sorry. Yeah, but look at all this. This is Mal money. This is how much I'm paying him for the interview, by the way. Look at this.
I was begging for a spread. Hold on, let me get my wrist out.
Yeah, good stuff. Wow, you got ice on my wrist.
I want the cameras to zoom in.
Yeah, man.
We got Tate money in the Weimar household. This is what we're using it for.
Yeah, your fridge is empty, by the way. Like, that's really concerning, man.
Oh, I've noticed.
Oh, that's good stuff, man. Yeah.
You ever get pussy in your travels?
I literally have OnlyFans girls message me every time I'm in the news saying, can I fuck you for clout? You can fuck me for free. Like, these are models. And they say, oh, you can fuck me for free. And I just get to say I fucked you. And I'm like, no. It's been weird. I'm strong Catholic. So I can... Yeah, I get people DMing me and saying, hey, want to go on a date or like meet up or just talk.
About 42 minutes in.
Wait, we're done 42 minutes?
We're
Oh, no.
42 minutes in. You want to take like a 2-minute break just to make sure all the equipment's fine? Alright, let's take a 2-minute break.